Hello friends, welcome to Priyagram English. This is Priya. We are learning model auxiliary. Today we are learning model auxiliary part 2, in which we are going to learn will, shall, should and would. In previous video we have learned model auxiliary part 1, can, could, may, might. If you have not watched that video, you can watch through link which is there in description. So our today's topic is model auxiliary part 2, will, shall, should and would, how they are used in sentences. So let's get started with today's topic. We are learning model auxiliary. As you know, auxiliary means helping verb. In today's video, we are learning model auxiliary part 2, which consists shall, should, will and would. These auxiliaries are used to express future action, duty, obligation, certainty, condition, request, past habits, etc. Means when we have to show future action or when we have to express duty, obligation, past habits, etc., we use these model auxiliaries. So let's learn through example sentences. Shall and will. Let's learn sentences of shall. I shall come for shopping with you tomorrow. I shall come for shopping with you tomorrow. This shows future action. Means if somebody wants to do something next day, tomorrow, that means future. So it shows future action, and that time shall model auxiliary is used. Now see next example. The examination will take place next week. This is also shows future action. Here will model auxiliary is used and take is the main verb. Take place is the phrase. Now see the next example. I will help you. From this example, we can understand that this is a promise or promise is given. So will model auxiliary is used. Now see the next example. She shall not interfere with my decision again. Here shall model auxiliary is used. Means she shall not interfere with my decision again. Means she is not allowed to interfere with my decision. So it means command is given. So shall model auxiliary is used. Now shall is used in the second and third person to express a command, a promise. Shall is used for the second and third person, but generally it is avoided in modern English. But here are some examples with shall, means it is used with second and third person. You shall have holiday tomorrow. In this example, shall is used as model auxiliary, means a promise is given here that you shall have a holiday tomorrow. So it denotes promise. So shall model auxiliary is used here. You shall not get any share from my property. It shows command. Means you are not allowed to get any share from my property. It is a command. So shall model auxiliary is used. Now let's see some sentences with should and would. Should is the past tense of shall, while would is the past tense of will. Should model auxiliary is used to show duty, then obligation, advice, suggestion, etc. Means if somebody performs his or her duty, or if he wants to show obligation or responsibility of or if he or she wants to give some advice or suggestion, then should model auxiliary is used. Now see the example. Children should obey their parents. Here from this example, it is understood that it is a duty, or it shows duty, means duty of children to obey their parents. So should modal auxiliary is used here. Now see the next example. You should keep your promise. It shows obligation. Means suppose if somebody gives promise, then he or she has to keep the promise. So for showing obligation, should modal auxiliary is used. Next example, you should do exercise regularly. Now in this example, advice or suggestion is given. Means how important the exercise is for to maintain our body healthy. So should is used as modal auxiliary for giving advice or suggestion. The next example, we should help needy people. It is our duty. Means if it is possible to help needy people, then we should do it. So it shows duty. So should modal auxiliary is used. Now see next example. She should have asked her elders. It also shows duty. Means she should have asked her elders. Means it is her duty to ask her elders. So should modal auxiliary is used here. Now next example, he should stop smoking at once. It is an advice or suggestion which is given. Means smoking is bad for health. So it is the advice or suggestion. So should modal auxiliary should be used here. Now let's see some examples with modal auxiliary would. Would you like to come with me? Here it is a question mark. Means would you like to come with me? It shows request. So would auxiliary, modal auxiliary is used here. Now next example, he would play cricket on holidays. We can say that it is a past habit. Means in past he played cricket. So if we have to show past habit, we have to use modal auxiliary would. He would play cricket on holidays. Next example, he said that Ketan would join the function. Here it is just used as past tense of will. He said that Ketan would join the function. Means it is possible that Ketan will join the function. Means so would modal auxiliary is used here. Then next example, she said that she would help me. Now in this example, it shows a promise. Promise is given that she said that she would help me. Means it is a promise. So would modal auxiliary is used. And you have seen that with modal auxiliaries, immediately main verb comes. Here help is the main verb. Now see the next example. She would wait for him for hours at that particular spot. Here we can say that it is a past habit. So would modal auxiliary is used here. She would wait for him for hours at that particular spot. So it is a past habit. Means if we have to denote past habit, we have to use would modal auxiliary. Now next example. Would you give him this bag? This is a request. It is a kind of request. So simply would modal auxiliary can be used. Then next example, if I had reached on time, I would have got the bus. Here from this example, you can understand that it is a condition. Means if I had reached on time, I would have got the bus. Means if he reached on time, he would have got the bus. So it is a condition. So means all these are modal auxiliaries. Means will, would, shall, should. We have seen means how are they used in sentences. So hope you have understood today's topic. If you have any doubts or suggestions, you can comment in comment box. And if you like the video, please like, share and subscribe my channel to have some more grammar topics. Till then, goodbye. Thank you.